Hello everybody and welcome back to another Marvel Crisis Protocol Battle Report. Today I am once again joined by Reed playing his Web Warriors. Well, actually they're mostly my Web Warriors right now, but he's slowly working on getting his own painted up and hopefully we'll be able to see those next time he brings them around on the channel. And to combat the webs I am bringing Criminal Syndicate, and it's really just as much Spider Foes as it is Crimson, so yeah, I just thought that would be kind of a thematic matchup here. And we're playing on a overloaded terrain board here just because I kind of wanted to see what happens if we just take this intersection and fill it with cars. So we're trying that out. It's going to be a fun time. But yeah, so we're going to get right into the lists. For my Criminal Syndicate here, I am bringing Kingpin, Rhino, Green Goblin, and Ulik. For Tactics cards, I have Recalibration Matrix, Indomitable, Patch Up, Shadow Organization, and Cruelty. Over on the website, Reed, what are you bringing today?
I'm bringing Miles, Spider-Woman, Mystique, Ghost Spider, and Beta Ray Bill. For my tactics cards, I have Advanced R&D, Brace for Impact, Deception, Escort to Safety, and All Webbed Up.
Alrighty. We're going to get deployed and all that fun stuff, and we'll see you guys in a moment. Alrighty, and we are deployed. So I have Ulik over on the left side facing off against Spider-Woman. We have Rhino coming down middle, facing off against Mystique, Gwen, and Beta Ray. I think you might be a little outmatched. And then we have Kingpin and Goblin beating up Miles on the right side here. So I think Miles might be a little outmatched over there. But yeah, we're gonna jump right into things. So we've already powered up, but during the power phase, Rhino is actually contesting this thing. So we're gonna see if he gets pushed by it. It's gonna be on a crit wild, I believe you said, Reed?
Yep.
So. And he's not pushed.
Okay.
Mildly disappointing. Yeah. Alrighty, so going into round one, what the heck do I want to do here? Alright, so for first activation, I'm going to have Kingpin go. He's just going to jump cars here. Now, unfortunately, he can't get as far as he would like to, but he is going to get to the edge of Flash's car here. Spend 1 power to pick up a good old Spider Infected, which we're going to love when that starts pushing him around. And then we're going to walk one more time and just see if we can get Kingpin onto this point. It's going to be a little janky because, yeah, he's not quite getting there. Maybe we'll give it a measure, but... it's so close. But, yeah, no, the car stunted his movement just a little bit too much. So that's going to be Kingpin.
Cool. Well, I think my activation is going to be the Beta.
Sure.
So he's just going to... Well, he's going to double move for this, so it's going to have plenty of room for this. But, yeah, he's going to walk. I got to measure some Rhino threat range. Yeah, there's no way he can't get to me. Okay. So it doesn't quite matter. So I'd rather get cover at that point. And we can end kind of on this first side. You don't have Advanced RD, do you?
Nope.
Cool. So we're going to get some cover here.
Cool.
Got plenty of movement for that. And spend 1, grab that.
That checks out.
And that is the Beta.
Alrighty. Going into my next activation, I think is just going to be Ulik over here. And Ulik's going to do kind of similar to what I was doing with what's-his-face, Kingpin. But it'll actually work for Ulik because he doesn't have as much stuff in his way. So he's going to walk. He's going to spend a power to pick up a good old Spider Infected that he's standing beside there. The camera doesn't really show that. Too many cars in this goddamn street. Whose idea was this?
I wonder.
We're going to go ahead. We're going to give him a climb. He's just going to sit on top of this, which should be contesting that point. I don't know exactly where it is on.
I'm sure you're contesting that.
There we go.
Okay, definitely contest. Yeah.
And that is going to be, that's going to be Ulik.
I think we're going to follow up with Mystique here. Who's going to... Yeah, we can have to grab it. I'm going to try to sit on this car if that's...
Yeah, if you can. I think you'll be able to.
Sorry, I'm going to pick this up anyway, so I'm just going to grab it now.
Yep.
Spend 1 power for that. Grab that, and then we're going to play Deception.
Yeah, fair.
Medium, right?
Yes.
Yep, right there.
Walk Ulik over to Mystique.
Then we're going to do 4 dice physical now.
Yep. Ulik's got, I believe, 4 dice on physical.
Cool. Got what I wanted
so
in my
far.
rapid fire.
And it's a rapid fire.
Yeah.
We're blocking 3, so good on Ulik.
Rapid fire.
Alright. I'm only blocking one so far, so you might actually get some damage through here. I'm blocking 2.
Yeah, that's good. Well, got what I wanted though. Spend 2, advance R&D.
Yep. I'm dropping dice all over the place.
Yep.
Alright.
We're going to give it to Miles and Spider-Woman.
That makes
I
sense.
think. Yeah, I like that. And that is it for Mystique. Get him off that point.
Alrighty. Well, I might as well have Rhino go ahead and go next. He doesn't have anything too crazy going on here. He's going to move, just put himself over here. And honestly, as much as I want to punch Beta Ray, the place isn't a May. And I think I need to score at least some points to keep up with you this round.
That's
So-
fair. Can't blame you for that.
Yeah, he's just gonna sit pretty there.
Cool. I think it's Spider-Woman then, because I don't know if I really want to go over there yet. Is that fine? No, we're going with Gwen actually. Because we're just going to do long move over here.
Yep.
1 power.
Grab up the point.
Grab up point. Second action.
Go on back. Yep, that makes total sense.
Uh,
Yeah, shot.
Proper
Right on the roof.
proper placement, but yeah. That's her.
And don't forget to grab your point off the board there.
Oh shoot, thank you. I forgot. The whole reason I did that.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and have. Actually, I'm just gonna pass. I got 1. You got 2.
Fair. Spider-Woman.
Yep.
Nothing super fancy. Probably does not get within 1. Nope.
Yeah, she'd either have to. Well, you have enough to fly.
Yeah, first I'm going to just do a bioelectric strike before I do any of that, though.
Sure thing. I got something like 5 dice or 4 dice. No, 3 dice. Ugh, terrible.
Give me wild, please. Nope, 1. Oh, well.
I'm looking at 2. So.
Spend 2, I don't fly, I glide.
Yep. Jump yourself onto the point
Yep.
over here.
Don't know if I can quite.
There's terrible places to put the camera down on this one, so I'm going to apologize for anyone watching.
Actually,
The angles on some of these action scenes over here are a little bad.
Just go like that. We can't land on the truck, I think, and I don't really need to.
That makes sense.
Cool.
I'm going to go ahead and have Goblin go next. And Goblin is going to a really complicated play. He's going to double move.
Shocking.
Move right up here behind Kingpin. He's going to cry a little because I know you'll probably be able to do something to get him off the point, but he's going to still chill right there just to make it as hard as possible, backstop himself if he can.
Yeah. I believe we can. We got to work out the throwaway. I mean, we may as well do the web swing first because we can always move and then back. So
Sure.
web swing.
Yep.
Miles is a brave spider person because he's going to be facing off 2.
Yeah.
I don't think the way goes where I want it to because Kingpin's kind of in the way.
Yeah, no, I think Kingpin might actually have succeeded in backstopping here.
Maybe actually I can probably. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get away with that.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll start off with 6 dice physical then.
Yep.
We get a wild.
I got 4. Oh, jeez. I'm blocking
Jeez.
nothing. You're doing 5 damage.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And we throw you, I guess. Okay.
Ouch.
Miles, chill.
So yeah, if you want to throw him off the point, it does have to be basically directly that way,
Yeah,
because
I think-
otherwise
I don't
he's going
think
to
I
hit
can.
Kingpin.
Yeah. So like that, I think is fine.
Yep.
And Kingpin's not on the point, so
Nope.
we're web
Just walk
warriors.
onto it.
We are the webs.
Yeah, that was a much heavier hit than I wanted to take from Miles' turn 1.
Yeah, that's a good Miles turn.
Also, there's 5 power floating your way.
Yeah. So
Alrighty.
Yeah.
That's going to be a round. So I'm scoring a whopping 3. And you have, what, 3 points plus 3 things, so you're getting 6.
6. Jeez.
Yeah, not what Crimson likes to see turn 1.
That some things definitely went my way.
And going into round 2, we'll do power phase and things.
Cool.
So, Spider Infected we're going to do first. And starting with myself, so I'm going to roll for Mr. Kingpin over here. He's not getting pushed.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll for Ulik hanging out over there, who is also not getting pushed.
Yeah, I didn't really care about Ulik being pushed.
That's fair.
Mystique.
Safe.
Safe. Beta.
Beta Ray.
Kind of matters. I think that might be a push.
That is a push. It's a
Yep.
50-50 on those.
Yep.
All right, whereabouts do I want Beta Ray? Let's go ahead and just send him straight back.
So he can get pushed off that too.
Well, I don't think he's on that.
Oh,
To be clear, I don't want him on that if I can
Oh.
avoid it.
Might want to push him a bit different.
Oop.
Yes, do that. Do that. Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty.
Ghost Spider.
No. Okay.
Okay.
And now we have to do the actual objective ones. So I'll start with Rhino over here because he's the only one of mine actually standing on one of these, and he's good.
Miles. I'm just gonna do left or right.
Sure. Miles is good.
Ghost Spider.
Gwen's good.
Spider Woman.
Good.
Cool.
No pushes for anyone except Beta Ray.
I was kind of hoping Ghost Spider actually got pushed. I wanted some power.
Yeah, I wanted to push you on the first one so you didn't get the power.
Yeah. I mean, didn't end up mattering either way, I guess. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think I gotta kind of start over here before Goblin has bad times.
Miles would never.
Yeah, no, you almost took him there. So let's see. How do we want to start this?
Just want to check. Yeah, you're in stealth range. Good. Okay.
Let's go ahead and start with a 4-cost Knight of the Goblin. So it's going to be 7 dice. I'll do energy, but I don't think it makes a difference here.
No.
And yeah, we can throw some conditions on you. Hopefully,
Let's see what Miles can do. Keep up the dice.
7 dice. Not terrible.
1 so far.
3 so far.
I'll do
2
my rerolls
crits.
after.
5. Okay, I'll take that.
Rerolls from Spider Sense. Rerolls from Leadership. Blocking 2.
You take 3.
Cool.
You're also going to be incinerated and poisoned.
Oof out, shall we?
Then Goblin's going to pay 2 for hit and run. And then we're just going to do a pumpkin bomb at him. This is just going to be 5 dice, and remember you're incinerated now.
Nope. Nothing so far?
Getting 4.
It doesn't matter what I reroll into.
Fair enough.
You would just get dazed, so he'll take 1 damage and get dazed.
2.
Or 2, sorry.
2.
Good.
I'll
Sorry,
get 2
I
power
gain
up.
1 power though, because I'm
I also get a medium advance off of that, so I'm just going to go chill over here beside Mr. Kingpin.
Oh, that's fair. Miles did give him power.
Yeah, you give him enough power to do a lot of things there. Yeah, that's going to be it for Mr. Goblin. And Spider-Woman's up. What's she doing?
5 dice energy into Ulik.
Alrighty, I'm going to try and find a way to set the camera down over here.
Going for some conditions, hopefully.
Yep, it looks on 3 dice only here, so
Oop,
in the box there. No conditions yet, but you're getting a decent hit.
4.
I'm blocking 1, I reduced by 1, so I will be eating 2, but no conditions, thankfully, for Mr. Ulik.
Gain 2. Nothing I really want to do with that, except for do another attack.
Fair enough. I'm going to throw 3 dice then.
5. No wilds. 2.
I'm blocking a crit into a block.
Cool. Thinking if I want to ride here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, why not? Spend 2. May as well grab some little bit of cover here.
Fair enough. Jump on top.
Jump on top just with a 1 here. Like
Cool,
that.
cool.
That's all she's doing.
Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to leave the camera over here because I think it's Ulik's turn.
Yep.
And Ulik's got to measure some stuff. So, is he currently within 2 of the truck? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he within a medium of Spider-Woman?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, that makes his first action pretty simple. Is he within 2 of Spider-Woman? No. Okay, you know what we'll do, actually? We're going to start by just punching Mystique. So we're just going to throw 6 dice physical at Mystique.
Do you have martial artist?
You will, yeah. I got 2.
Reroll, leadership.
You got
Blocking
2.
2. Yeah.
Unfortunate, but I do get the push trigger.
No.
So it's a short push on Mystique. Not that that's that big of a deal for her, but we'll do it
It's
anyways.
definitely still relevant.
Yeah, we're back here. Okay, not too bad. And then, so the awkward part here is I can either do the crushing leap, or I can throw, but I can't do both unless I build at least 1 power. Spider-Woman counts shields, or counts blanks rather, but we're going to try it anyways. We're going to crushing leap towards her. Just go right over here.
Do you have the distance?
I think I have the distance. I could be wrong, but it's only one of the best movement abilities in the game. 6 dice physical at Spider-Woman, hoping for a bit of a spike here. That's definitely a bit of a spike. 6.
Block 4, take 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
We both spiked.
Yep.
But I'll gain 2, and then I'll immediately spend 3 of that power to throw a size 5 at you.
We just remove 1 power for brace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured as such. Oh, I did also get the push trigger, which technically I should have done before I throw, but it's a small push, so I'll still be able to throw whatever at you.
Yep.
Because that was part of this.
Yep.
Screw over Spider-Woman.
Sure.
And yeah, it looks relatively content with that.
Cool. She's just going to move over here.
Yep.
Impact webbing into Ulik.
Sure. Ulik's got 4 dice.
Okay.
That's relatively okay.
Okay, no, it's added.
Ulik does still take 1 damage from it.
Cool, I'll gain 1 power, and I'm going to spend that power and the one she has on her to webline.
Yep. And that's just a short pull off the point.
Yeah, I think like that. I'll double check the angle, but I'm sure that's fine.
That's definitely fine.
Yeah. Cool. And... Aha.
Wait, you moved then...
Oh, shoot, you're right.
You are stuck there.
I am stuck there. I should have done the other attack. Oops. Oh, well.
Well, with Gwen stuck there,
I forgot.
might be Rhino's time to shine. Oh, it definitely is Rhino's time to shine. Rhino's going to punch Gwen.
Fair.
5 dice physical coming at her. Oh, 2 out of the box. Oh, but a really good roll so far. 3 crits. 5. Your reroll better save you.
Nope. I'll take 5 and drop the Spider Infected.
Alright, so I'm going to gain 5 first of all. I'm going to place beside you. I'm just going to place myself there. I'm going to spend 1 to pick up that Spider Infected. And then Rhino has a metric ton of power. Okay. Let's pay 3 to Stampede. So we still have an action. So we're going to Stampede over this way. Spider-Woman's at 4.
Yeah.
If I'm within 1 of her, I might be on the point, but I don't think so. It's going to be real tight. I should probably give the camera a better angle here. Screw it. She's not worth any points, is she?
No.
Okay. No, I'm going to punch her anyways.
Okay.
7 dice physical at Spider-Woman. I totally should have thought this out because I could have been out of martial artist range, but that's a mistake on my part. Getting 5.
Reroll.
Walking 2.
2, so I'll take 3.
Alright, I will gain 3 more power. And then, of course, I place... I don't think that's going to leave me on the point, unfortunately. No, definitely not. But still. Solid. I can't complain.
Cool. So I think...
You have
Mystique
Beta Ray
and
and Mystique.
Let's go with Mystique then.
Sure. Just stand on the point.
Yep, and we're going to not shoot Rhino. Yeah, no. Because that's not a reaction. Yeah, we'll shoot Ulik.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Take this out of the box.
Okay. The crit.
3.
I'm going to block 2 with a crit. I take 1.
Cool, I'll gain 1. And rapid fire.
Yep.
2.
I'm blocking 2.
Cool. Also gain 1.
It's nice.
And that is it for her.
Cool, cool. It's going to be Kingpin up next then. And what do I want him to do? Alright, Kingpin is going to attempt to get back to my back point over here, but he's a very slow man, so we'll find out if it's actually doable. Looks like it is. Cool. So, Kingpin is back at home base, and it's just Beta Ray.
Wonder what Beta's up to. Can we land on this car? Don't think so.
Yeah, your base might be too big.
Spaces make it slightly awkward.
Yeah, that was my struggle with Kingpin on the first turn.
Yeah, because if I go here, can I even get range 2 so I can throw you before I... Oh, yeah. With medium base, yeah. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, you're just out, aren't you? Yeah, you aren't.
But...
Double move onto my point.
Yeah, I think that clears it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Then we're going to spend 3 And Kingpin.
Yep.
Get out of here.
That's fair. Just make sure you're not bumping me into the car, yeah.
Yeah. I just want you directly back there.
Yep. Kingpin goes flying.
Cool.
Alrighty. And that's going to mark the round.
Yep.
So this time I'm doing a little better. I'm scoring 4 points.
And I believe I'm scoring the same.
Yeah. Oh. So I go up to 7. You're going up to 10. You are definitely still in the lead, but I took a bit of an attrition swing there.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll power up and things and go into the next round.
So you first.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna roll all of the things that can happen here, and yeah. Once again, I'm gonna choose to do the spider infected first because that way I can push some of your guys off the ones that gives them power. So I guess I'm still rolling first. So let's start out with Rhino way the heck over there, and that is a push. What do you want? Just send him away from Spider-Woman?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that does it. Well,
Cool.
we'll see. We'll try it and see what happens.
Just that way.
Yes, okay, good.
He's out?
Yeah.
Not that it matters for Rhino,
He's
really.
out. No, but worth a shot.
Next, I'm going to roll for Ulik. Ulik is being pushed. Over that way.
Yeah. See,
Cool.
right there.
Once again, not that he really needs mobility. And then my last one is possibly Kingpin way down here. Kingpin is being pushed as well. Oh, that's terrible for Kingpin.
Okay.
Just to the edge of the board.
Yeah, just to the edge of the board there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kingpin is having a bad time. All right, now it's your spider infected. So
Nope. Beta. Yes.
Beta Ray is pushed. It's small. Let's just send him over this way. Mild annoyance, I guess. It's not really a big difference for him. Okay, and now we got to do the actual portal thingies. So, Goblin gonna roll on his portal. Nope.
Cool.
And Mystique and Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yep.
All right. He's kind of where I want him right now, but I will get him off the point just for the sake of not having him on it.
Yep.
And then
he's already maxed.
And then Mystique over there is not being pushed.
Nope.
So those ones are just wild and crit, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. And going into the first round, or first turn rather, Goblin's going to try and do what he did to Miles last turn again.
Yep.
So we're going to start by paying 4 for a net of the Goblin. That's going to be 7 dice. Energy, again, doesn't really make a difference. And if I do damage, you're on fire. Ooh, and I'm probably doing damage. That's 6 with a crit.
Jesus. Reroll 2. Reroll.
You're dead.
Yeah, wow. Rip.
Good job, Goblin. Alright. Well, that's your leadership gone, which is kind of a big deal.
Yep.
He doesn't quite have a line to Beta Ray over there. So I think with his other action, he's just going to step over this side of the point.
Cool. Let's think here. Going with Spider-Woman.
Yep.
Spend 2 for I don't fly, I glide. Actually, hold up. No, not yet. Spend 3 for all wiped up first.
Sure. Off of Spider-Woman?
Yeah.
So that's just Ulik.
Yep, it's just Ulik.
Alright.
Actually,
I got plenty of slips, but yeah.
yeah. Yeah, she was just out of the 3. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, I should have done that right now, but oh well.
You chose to push him out.
I did. I could have probably repositioned, but that's fine. 7 dice energy into Ulik.
Cool. Ulik's going to be only throwing 3. A good chance you get him here. 7 dice? Right, because you're plus 2. Yep. That's how this works. That's probably going to be
Ulik.
Wow. 6. I'm getting a crit. Reduced by 1. I'm still taking 4, which is enough. I'm actually only taking 3.
I'll do stun before damage is dealt.
Sure, so I only gain 1 for that. And I will go ahead and drop a spider infected for you.
Cool. Sorry, so I'm gaining 3?
Yep.
Spend 1 pickup.
Yep.
2, I don't fly, I glide.
Yep.
That's not going in the box, that's going on the sheet. And seeing if we can get some nice damage in. Yep. Spend 3, Intoxicating Blast, so 7 dice energy.
On Mr. Rhino.
Yep.
He's going to be throwing 3 dice on this with a reduction.
Yep. Come on, Spike.
3 with 2 crits, not bad. Oh, out of the box. Shame. I'm just looking at 1.
1, 2,
You're looking at
5.
5, so I reduced by 1. I'm going to end up taking 3 here and dropping my objective.
Yeah, which
I will also get to aggressive, which I'm just going to do onto the point here.
Yeah, so we'll drop it back here.
Sure. Alright.
That's her.
I think it's going to be Rhino now before you get a chance to actually finish him off. So, first thing he's going to do is probably this is a robbery, which apparently I didn't take.
Nice.
Professionals out here. Okay, that's a terrible misplay on my part. I assumed I had it this entire time. Well, we'll start with a Stampede and then a 7 dice punch on Mystique.
Mystique? That's fine, actually. Yeah.
Getting 4.
Walking 2.
Taking 2?
Yep.
I'm getting 2. Okay. Placing, let's go this side of Mystique. Then we're going to go ahead and pay 3 to whip this car at Spider-Woman.
Size 2?
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't really have anything for that? Okay. See what happens.
She goes.
No, she takes 1, drops that.
I'll spend 1 to pick up her objective.
Yep.
And then we'll make a 5 dice physical on. Actually, maybe Gwen. No, Mystique's holding a point. 5 dice physical on Gwen. Getting 3 with a crit.
Sorry, Mystique or Gwen?
I meant Mystique because she's holding.
Oh, okay, yeah. So block 1, take
That was a
3, that
block,
will
I
base
think.
her?
Yeah.
So drop that wherever you want that.
Nowhere great for me right now, honestly. I'll just put it back here. But getting a few good drops, and that's going to be it for Mr. Rhino this round.
Yes, yes. Okay. We're not going to mess up our order of activations on Gwen this time. Run here,
Grab up the thing.
grab up the thing, then spend 2 to webline you. So spending 3 power in total.
Yep.
Then we'll webline you. Angle here. And we're looking 2. So then I will do the spider tech, whatever it's called, spider technique. Yeah.
Sure. Rhino's got 3 dice for the reduction. Oh boy.
Wild. Okay.
When picking violence, I'm taking 2 damage for this.
So game 2.
Then your triggers happen first.
Yep. Gotta think about this. We'll just run over here.
Cool. And then I will aggressive to stand on that point.
Yeah, checks out.
I also, I guess, should probably give myself the extra power for.
We should have probably done that slightly different again. Oops. Whatever.
Alrighty. Well, it's just Kingpin and Beta Ray left. So, this old game that they've been playing, it's not changing anytime soon. Kingpin is going to do his very sad walk this way. He's going to do it again. I know I'm just kind of asking to be thrown by Beta Ray, but, like, there's not much I can do about it. And when he gets up here, though, this time, we will pay 2 to toss a car at Beta Ray.
Sure.
3 potential damage. And Beta Ray's blocking 2.
I will not reduce.
Yeah, fair.
I want. And I'm going to.
Oh, he didn't have the power to throw before that,
Nope.
did he?
Yep.
That's my bad.
You can't aggressive, but that's fine.
Yeah, then that's going to be it for Kingpin.
Spend 2 or 3. Sorry, throw Kingpin.
Yep. It's pretty much back where you found him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kingpin's having a bad time here.
And yeah, we're probably just gonna move back onto this point.
Yep.
We should have struck first part.
Alrighty, and that's going to be the round. So you're getting 3 points this round.
Yep.
I am getting 3 points, or 4 points. Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm scoring more. It's a little late to catch up, but it is 11 to 13, so we're still in this.
Yep.
And it's going to be my prio going into the next round. We'll go ahead and gain power and things. Yeah, alright, start of the round, we're going to go ahead and prop Shadow Organization. So this is just going to be, during the power phase, any number of Criminal Syndicate characters can pay 2. They cannot be targeted by enemies outside of 2 this round. So Rhino's going to pay into it. And tempted to have Ulik pay into it as well, but no, I think Ulik's okay. I think it's just Rhino here that I'm trying to protect. So the first thing Rhino's going to do on his turn is he's going to measure some things, actually. Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay, first thing he's going to do is he's going to punch Gwen. This is just going to be a 5 dice physical attack on Gwen.
Thinking. I think that's fine. I wreck your placement, maybe.
Fair.
Still don't love it here. No, that's fine.
Alright. 5 dice come in Gwen's way. 2.
I'll take 2.
I'll gain 2. So then I'm going to place beside Gwen. And we're going to do this semi-tactically. We don't want to be within 2 of Spider-Woman. Perfect. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to pay 3.
Oh, shit. We forgot to do all the triggers.
Oh, yeah, we did. That
Yeah.
totally matters.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if Rhino would have gotten pushed.
Yeah.
So the first one for his spider infected, he would have been pushed.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
Okay. We'll have to work that out.
Well, actually, okay, sorry. In this case, I would have actually wanted to do the other one first because I have more guys on them than you do.
Sure. So that would
'Cause-
be fine.
Oh, yeah. No, Rhino doesn't really need... No, I want Goblin to get the power. So that would be fine for the other one. And he would be pushed on the second one.
Okay.
The question is, though, a small push we established wouldn't have gotten him out of Gwen.
No, but it could matter for escort safety.
Fair.
Yeah.
If you want to say you burned escort to safety, then I do this into Mystique instead.
I still... No, I'm fine with that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nothing else changes there. We will roll for everyone else, though.
Yeah.
So does Gwen get pushed? I guess this kind of would have mattered, too. But I'll keep her where she is. Or no, the other... Or wait, why am I rolling for yours? I should be rolling
for
mine.
Spider, or for Goblin, right?
Yeah, that would have had to be Goblin's roll.
Yeah.
Then Kingpin's spider infected. Kingpin gets pushed. God dang it.
You know where he's going.
Yeah, he's just going to sit on the end of the map. Okay, now we'll roll all yours. So roll Gwen's... Or no, Portal's...
Portals first?
Portal's first, yes, because I want
Gwen?
a Goblin to be able to get power.
Nope.
And
Mystique.
Beta Ray and Mystique.
And Mystique. Nope.
Nope.
Beta.
Beta Ray. Yeah. Or no.
Nope.
And now the spider infected, which is just
Beta.
Beta Ray and Gwen. Beta Ray is
yes.
pushed. And Gwen.
No.
No. Okay, so good. Nothing else really changes over there. We're good. Beta Ray did get pushed by the portal. Or no, not by the portal.
By the spider infected.
By the spider infected. I'm actually going to send him this way.
Fair.
Means Goblin might have something to do. But then, back to over here. So Rhino's used 1 action. He's going to pay 3 power to toss a car at Gwen, size 2.
Yep. Takes 1.
Cool. That's unfortunate. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to pay 3 to Stampede. We're going to still be outside of 2 of Spider-Woman. Pretty much wherever we want to go. We'll just bump into Mystique here. That looks good to me.
Yep.
And then we'll throw 7 dice at range 3 at Spider-Woman.
Spend 2 on Gwen. Lightsaber.
Pull her in.
Yeah, we're gonna just
Stop.
get her in so she actually has enough artists.
Yep.
So just going to pull her through like that.
Yep.
Cool.
Only getting 3 anyways.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Tempting to pop cruelty on that, honestly. But she's at full health, which is only 5 on the set, right?
Yeah.
On a good spike, it would be funny. We'll spend 2 to do cruelty.
Cool.
Yeah, so this is going to be 5 dice physical. Or, sorry, 5 dice mystical. Just 2.
Takes 2.
Cool. Well, I did something. And then as for my place, I'll stay there because I think I'm contesting a point there. I don't think the state space is big enough to stop me. No, it's not. Cool. Well, that was a little disappointing for Rhino, but is what it is. What's Gwen doing here?
This hurts me a little bit. Sorry, gotta measure some ranges. So if we go like there, we need to be a bit more of an angle. Go on within range 2 of Rhino. We have some movement, so I'm just gonna be on the edge of range 2.
Yep.
Wherever that is. Yep. And then we're gonna spend 2 for webline pull.
Yep.
And we're going to do it on a different angle and not be done this time.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Let me just double check my angles because I want to see my options here. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Then we're going to do 4 dice physical and see if we spike, because that'd be funny.
Yeah, that would be. That's not bad. 2, you won't down him, but I do block nothing, take 1.
Cool, I'll gain 1. And we're going to long move.
Yep. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she might not actually be able to, because she can't half go on the car.
Maybe like that.
That looks like it's probably it.
Oh, yeah, funny. Yep.
Cool. Alrighty, and that's over to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's going to be Ulik.
Makes sense.
Yeah, my actually relevant activations. So the first thing he's going to do is he's going to pay 3 for a crushing leap. So he's going to go ahead and he's going to make a small move. Boop. Followed by a range to place.
Yep.
Bloop. Getting nice and comfy between the objective and the other objective. Then he's going to throw 6 dice at, let's start with Mystique, because this is to hopefully gain a power or 2. 3.
Blocking 1, so take 2.
Yep, I'll gain 2 power. I also got the push trigger for what that's worth, which, it's not nothing.
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay.
I'll go ahead and just push her that away.
Yeah.
And then for my next thing, well, I'll spend 5 to Shatter Mountains, Shatter Bones on Spider-Woman.
Okay. Yeah, we might do something about that. That angle should be good. And range 2. Yes. Escort to safety.
Yep.
On Mystique's paint for that.
Yep.
Because, yeah.
So I do get the action refunded.
Yep. Because spooky.
So I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 and pick this up instead for now.
Yep.
Then I will pay 3 for another Crushing Leap.
Yep.
Just to put myself on the other side of it here. And instead of hitting Spider-Woman, unfortunately this time I'm probably hitting Mystique because I don't think I'm killing Spider-Woman with a lowly 6 dice attack.
2 power and
She does only have 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll start with Spider-Woman, yeah.
Thinking here. Spend 2 lightsaber.
Fair.
Because she's too important. Go like that.
So action refunded yet again, and guess what?
Yep.
Crushing Leap.
There.
I can do it one more time, and this time, realizing Gwen is actually a priority target.
Fair.
Go over here, contest your objective, and we'll punch Gwen directly.
Yep.
So 6 dice physical, she's got 2 left. Looking big. Getting 3 with a crit. Just the 3, she's going to survive. So I do get the push though. So,
yep.
Man, that's unfortunate.
I will take anything I can get.
We're just going to go ahead and send her that way.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, Ulik has not been showing up here.
Nope. So we're going to go within 1 of the point here.
Remember, Rhino is stealth within 2.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
Yep.
Let me think here. Sorry, we will just get within 2 then.
Cool.
We have movement, so here.
Yep.
Yep. Spending 3 or how much it costs them before damage is dealt, if that matters.
It doesn't, he's got 1 health.
6.
I got 3. 2. Come on, Rhino, out of the box. Would have been a crit. It's not enough. He takes 1 and goes down.
Spend 1, pick up that objective.
Yep. That's not good for me.
And that is her.
Alrighty. Well, you have your game score on that side of the board by itself, pretty much. I guess you kind of still have to deal with Ulik in some way, but let's go ahead and have Stealth Goblin go, see what he can do. So he's going to move to this side of the point.
Yep.
And throw a 5 dice energy pumpkin bomb at Beta Ray. That's not going to do it.
2.
1. Yeah. Yeah. That's a goblin.
Okay.
You have Spider Woman and Beta Ray.
There. But you're injured too, so we're tying.
What? I don't have anyone on that point.
Oh, well, I'm still going to do this because it's pretty much the same thing, because spend 3. Give me your objective.
Fair enough. Yep. Ulik's got 3 dice on this, so boy.
Cock, I think.
Sure. I'm blocking 3.
4, so
I take 1.
I'll spend 1 to pick up that objective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Objective drops are good.
Yep.
That's fair.
Turns out. Alright, well, it's going to be the lad Kingpin over here.
The mad
Who's
lad.
done absolutely nothing this game. He's going to move because he has nothing else he can do. And, well, we're in a bit of a... He doesn't even have a cane laser. Not that 4 dice energy is going to take down Beta Ray, and that's what it would need
It could
to do.
on a huge spike.
On a huge spike, it could.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's about as useless as he normally is. He's going to walk over here and hang out.
Beta's gonna try to get some revenge for Miles before. Doesn't really.
Sure.
Or actually, wait, hold on. We're just scoring up on points anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're only scoring
2,
2.
3 right now.
So irrelevant. We win on points. Beta's going to summon the storm because he's got flight, right?
And Goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
6 dice energy inbound
I got 3.
with 3 rolls. Yes. Revenge for Miles. Out of the block.
You probably got him there. I block 1, I take... Yeah, he's down. You only need to do 2.
More violence. How dare you kill our leader?
Yep, you take down Goblin. To be fair, Miles punched first.
Miles did
This
nothing
was-
wrong. He's an innocent little Spider-Man.
This was Miles' fault. Yeah, that's gonna mark game. So you're gonna score 5 points this round, and
4 were tied there.
right, yeah, you're gonna score 4 points this round, going up to 17. I'm gonna score 2 points, going up to what, 14 or 13? Yeah. No, that was. I mean, I came back harder than I expected to.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I like the first couple of turns. I was like, this is how this entire game's gonna be, and then I just started dropping bodies.
So I chose to completely fumble with Gwen multiple times this game,
You did
and I
definitely-
don't know what I was thinking.
I mean, for what it's worth, I made my fair share of pretty bad misplays as well. I mean, some things were just unfortunate, like Ulik not getting any damage on Gwen at the end.
Yeah.
And like you forced me to burn 9 power on Ulik doing crushing leaps.
You gotta love the worth of lifesavers.
Which was crazy. But then, yeah, like, I never used Recal because whoever would have wanted to use it didn't really have the power. I should have used Cruelty to kill Gwen before I punched Spider-Woman. That would have probably been a big deal.
Yeah.
Because then you wouldn't have been able to pull her back, and I would have had the... I would have been at the range 3 still.
Yep.
Mind you, we saw my dice roll. She would have been fine.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have got activated. She would have been staggered.
Well, I'm even talking before that. Before you had Gwen way the heck over there.
I don't remember.
Or, sorry, yeah, like, I'm talking about
I thought, when you're shattering
Gwen
that
was
thing,
around
Spider-Woman?
here.
When you're shattering...
No, the turn before.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, you're talking about later.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, like, this was with Rhino. This was with Rhino.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Got it.
So, yeah, I should have used Cruelty to finish off Gwen, because Rhino was the one who did the 3 damage to her, and then put the 7 dice at Spider-Woman. Would have mattered for the next turn as well, because we saw what Spider-Woman did with Ulik.
Yep.
But is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Ulik's kind of bad into Spider-Woman.
Yeah.
Mind you, 6 dice doing nothing, not that level bad, but
No.
6 dice averaging very low bad.
Yeah. No, I've definitely misplayed with Ghost Spider a lot this game. I think I might have should have given Miles some support. I don't know. I scored up the points elsewhere, so it was...
Miles ended up tying up a 4 threat for the entire game, so
Yeah.
like, and one of my, I mean, I had a lot of mobile pieces here,
Yeah.
one notable exception.
The fastest man alive.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Kingpin is completely useless. I hate this model so much. I love his leadership. I think, you know, a lot of stuff on his card is good, but not good enough to justify the slow move medium base, and he has no like aggressive or anything to stay in the fight.
Yeah.
He did not play this game. I played 4 threat down. And like you kind of did too, because Beta Ray spent most of the game occupying him. But Beta Ray, I at least had to think about not letting you do things with him.
Yeah, and Beta Ray was constantly scoring the point while Kingpin was not.
Exactly.
So Beta Ray was getting more value there.
But yeah, and then in terms of cards, I probably should have tried to find an opening for Indomitable. And on one hand, maybe I should have done that with Kingpin. But on the other hand, Kingpin never had power. To be fair, I probably shouldn't have thrown the car at you. But like, it would have mattered this turn and not before.
Which didn't really matter because Beta chose violence instead because he was already kind of...
You already had the game, so why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like, this was definitely like, if Kingpin had been subbed out for a slightly more mobile 4, this might have been a slightly different game.
Just run Emma. Let's make it Hellfire.
Yeah.
We're not doing this thing anymore.
Honestly, because, well, that was the other side of this, was my leadership. As good of a leadership as it is, it didn't actually come up this game. Because I wasn't able to get any bodies over to this point over here. Because it was just goblins, so when you threw them off with Miles, Kingpin wasn't there because Kingpin was too goddamn slow to be on that point. So
it does seem kind of rough with Web Warriors just throwing you off the points.
Web Warriors definitely was part of it too. Like the fact that you have so many ways to push me off points kind of negates the Criminal Syndicate leadership in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it would have been nice if had Kingpin had that extra little half-inch movement, he would have been on that point, so Miles wouldn't have scored it.
Where did you deploy Kingpin out of curiosity?
Right beside, I deployed him on this car.
Oh, that's really close. And he couldn't. Do you have to?
There was another car there that he had to step on top of to get there.
Okay, I'm just gonna do some.
You can do it normally.
Just gonna do some quick measuring. Yeah, because I feel like.
Yeah.
I think you have to be like directly on here.
Yeah, like technically a small base can do it.
Okay.
Small base short move, if they're lined up to it, they can do it.
Awkward though.
So the issue with Kingpin was the Flash's car was there. I don't know where it went, but the
Oh,
Flash's
shoot.
car was there, and he had to cut part of his movement short to do it. And he was going on a bit of an angle, so it was like he should have been fine, but because this massive, messy intersection that I set up was here, he got kind of screwed over by that. Which that was kind of the idea here. We knew going into this that on a board like that, Web Warriors were going to have a bit of an advantage, especially with me bringing so many medium or large bases.
Yeah.
That was just kind of what we were walking into. But I mean, I said like 5 times before we started this recording today I was going to get rolled. So that's what happened.
It wasn't really.
It wasn't as much of a roll as I expected it to be. Honestly, that was closer than I thought.
I think I could have put more pressure on if I played way safer with Ghost Spider and I paid attention instead of. I was not a big fan of where I put her at all. That was bad.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Gwen definitely got caught out a few times. I mean, that one turn where you had her over here right beside Rhino and she
That was the main one I'm talking about. Oh, that was awful.
Because you went to move back, I was like, I don't think you can do that.
I'm too used to spider technique, and
another thing was not catching Rhino when you're all webbed up was a bit of a misplay there.
Yeah.
Had you known you were all webbed up when you pushed him, you could have not pushed him out of 3.
Yeah, I'm a bit newer to affiliation, so there's going to be some mistakes, but yeah, no, that was bad too.
Yeah, there was a few things here and there, but at the end of the day, I mean, my play certainly wasn't perfect.
There, we are both new to
I brought
our respective
3 cards that I
affiliations.
didn't use. To be fair, patch-up, I just never had guys close enough to use them. And that was the same thing for the other half of my leadership, was I never had models within 3 of each other for a short amount of time, Ulik and Rhino, but not when you were dazing them. So it was just, it didn't matter.
Partially why I kind of rotated the side a little, to get all my escorts and left web lines up online just to...
Yeah,
get
and
that
having
going.
having that kind of network of pulling the characters back from each other definitely was a big deal. I mean, for a turn you basically had 2 Gwens.
It was pretty great.
Mystique's another long mover, and you had escort, and yeah, and deception. Like Mystique was basically Gwen 2.0 this game.
Mystique feels fantastic in webs. She does a lot of what they want to do. Martial artist with a reroll is really good.
Yep. No, I always forget she has Martial Artist, and
Yep.
it definitely comes up.
No reaction sometimes comes up.
Yep.
Not this game, but
No, but I mean, like, it could have if she
stops
decided
recal.
to. Yeah, it would have stopped recal. Mind you, I'm not typically using a recal on a 4 dice attack.
Yes, you're probably not.
But yeah, like recal again, I didn't have a great opportunity to use it here. Rhino never had enough power for it because Rhino can easily blow through all of his power. Me not bringing Rhinobbery was a colossal misplay.
The Renobbery. Oh wait.
I was like, yeah, this is a great point to robbery, and then I was just like, oh, I don't have robbery.
This is my X-Men game where I looked at all 5 cards. I'm like, where's to me my X-Men? Like, oh no.
Yep. No. I think Shadow Organization was also less useful than I thought it would be here. I figured between Miles and Spider-Woman and Mystique, and to some degree even Beta, you were going to be using a little bit more at range 3, and it definitely mattered, but it wasn't huge.
Web Warriors are a bit too mobile.
Yeah. No, they're very good at closing the gap, and hindsight probably shouldn't have brought that one, and I probably should have brought Rhinobbery instead.
Yeah.
But
Because even Mystique, her usual activation is a move because she's usually needs to be on objective or out of range. So
yeah, no, that checks out.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I think that is going to wrap up this battle report. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like down below. Let us know you guys are liking the content we're putting out. Also, subscribe if you're new. We're very, very close to 400 subscribers at the time of recording, so it'd be awesome if we could see that before the end of the month, maybe. Or actually, by the time this goes up, it's next month. So it'd be awesome if we could see it in the first week of this month. Yeah, otherwise, I think that's gonna wrap up this video. Have a great day, everyone. Peace.